Hey everybody, it's Brian and Roxanne. We are the owners of Primitive Strength in Amarillo, Texas. We're also team leader elite with StrongFirst, and we're going to cover the push-up, just continuing on our series, our last post that we put up about the push-up. Today we are going to cover the Hardstyle Plank and the setup for the push-up on the floor. Okay, we don't expect you to start being able to do push-ups on the floor, but we're going to show you how to set up, and we're going to show you how to create tension in the Hardstyle Plank. Okay, on the previous post, we showed you the standards in a picture, so you have those to look at. Roxanne is going to read through the StrongFirst standards for the push-up as I demonstrate. Okay?
The standards are: the spine is neutral, the entire body forms a straight line, no piking or sagging. The abs and glutes are braced. The feet are no wider than the shoulders. The shoulders stay anti-shrugged or depressed. The shoulder blades retract at the bottom of each rep. The elbows may not flare more than 45 degrees. Descend at least until the tips of the elbows are above the tops of the shoulders. The chest may gently brush the deck, not bounce. The stomach and the knees may not touch the deck at any time. Press back up until the elbows are fully extended. Audibly power breathe at the top of each rep.
All right, whoo! And those are tough. And just to clarify, it is 45 degrees. I heard 90, and then she corrected that with 45. It's 45 degrees, okay? We don't want those elbows flaring out, and we'll cover that in our future videos. All right, so that's the push-up, the standard for the push-up. We're going to take that back and show you how to create tension, which you need to be able to do first before you really start working on those push-ups. It's very important to learn how to create tension. And so, actually, Roxanne is going to demonstrate the Hardstyle Plank, and I'm going to go over what we're looking for and how to set up in the Hardstyle Plank. So first, you're just going to relax down on the ground, on our belly. Feet are together in the back. Elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Okay. She's slowly going to come up into her plank position. So from here, she's not creating any tension yet. She's relaxed. Her abs are engaged. Okay. We want her to start by gently squeezing the fist, and then we're going to squeeze them just a little bit tighter. We're going to let that irradiate down into the abs, into the glutes, into the quads, okay? She's tight, she's squeezing, engaging all of those. Power breathing. One more, and relax. All right, so we're thinking go up into our plank. We're going to start creating some tension in the fist by squeezing those fists. We're going to squeeze a little bit tighter. Let that irradiate down into the abs. Squeeze. Glutes, squeeze, quads, squeeze, all right? We want all those engaged at one time. Then we're gonna add one more piece to that. This time when she does it, I'm going to have her pull her elbows down towards her toes and her toes up towards her elbows to lock everything together into one piece, okay? That is a Hardstyle Plank. So when done properly, you should not be able to hold this for that long because we're thinking slowly ramp up the tension to max tension and then relax, shake it out a little fast and loose, all right? So she's in the setup, she's gonna go up, she's gonna start creating tension in the fist, abs, glutes, quads, they're all tight. Power breathing. Now she's pulling her elbows down towards her toes and her toes up towards her elbows, okay? Locking that in. Two more. One. Nice. All right. Good job. Okay, so that's number one. You need to practice that first when you're wanting to pursue the push-up, okay? The standard push-up for StrongFirst, all right? Lots of tension. So now we're going to go over the setup just real quick, the setup for the top of the push-up. Roxanne's going to go over that quickly, and then we will, in our next one, we're going to show you some regressions on how to do the push-up properly, especially if you can't do them on the ground. Most people don't start there with a really nice push-up, okay? They're a little sloppy if they have not practiced their tension. So we're going to show you how to take that back a little bit so that you get the form right, and then you can eventually progress to the ground, and you've got that tension, and you got a really nice push-up, all right? So she's just going to go over the setup real quick for the top of the push-up.
First, I'm going to have him place his hands directly underneath his shoulders. Now that you've got him into the quadruped position, you're going to have him take one foot back at a time and lock the glutes in. Back, lock that glute in. Other one, lock that glute in. You're going to make sure that they're screwing their hands into the floor. Activating the lats, Abs and glutes. Hold tight. 3 more breaths. And relax.
Okay, so when you set up, practice, go through steps in your head of how you're gonna do that. Like, get your hands set. One leg back, lock in. Other leg back, lock in. Like she said, you're locking it in as soon as you step back and engaging, so that you're already starting to practice and create that tension, all right? Screwing the hands into the ground, one hand, it's like you're screwing the jar lid on. The other hand, it's like you're trying to unscrew the jar lid. So I'm here, which helps set my shoulders and engage the lats, all right? So practice that, practice your hardstyle tension. Let that transfer over to the top of the push-up. Be patient on the push-ups, okay? Don't start trying from the ground yet. Let's show you some regressions next video. And we'll talk about multiple ways that you can set that up to where you get really good muscle memory in the push-up, all right? So hope that